He knows more than me because he's older.
By a lot.
Hi, Buzz. All right, Tina.
Yes.
Eat your meat, Tina. Sorry. Anna Saladino here with Sacred Earth Journey, Culture and a Cappuccino. I was recommended by my father to stop at Buck and Johnny's, but they're closed today.
Yes.
You need to note that, Buck and Johnny. Where am I? What city?
You're in Breaux Bridge?
It's not a city, it's a parish.
It's a city.
It's a city, but
Yeah,
what? Okay.
in St. Martin Parish.
But that's right. Okay, it's been a minute since I've been here. So Tina, you're from this place. You're
Yes,
okay.
born and raised.
And you're what we call Cajun.
Yeah.
Or no.
Yeah.
Well, do you call yourself something
We're
else?
all, no. Well,
Okay.
people call me something else, but we can't repeat
What do they
that.
call you?
We don't want to say it on camera. Go
You
ahead.
can say anything. This show's open.
No, I'm joking.
So Tina, you were born and raised here.
Yes.
What does it mean to be Cajun? Like, what does that even mean, Cajun?
Well, I think it's just great. It's our culture. It's, we're different from a lot of people, but I think we're better than a lot of people. So we're close, family related. We have good
hold on.
friends.
When you say family related, do you mean there's like inbreeding?
No, no.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Did I said it wrong, you think?
I'm just teasing.
We
you.
all come from the same, like with the deportation of the Acadians, and there's stories about that. But I think that we all come from I come from a large family, and we all grew up the same around here. There was no one that was better than anybody else. My mother was born and raised in the Cecilia area, and married my father, who was from here, and she came from a big family. So we had a lot of cousins, and some that we claim, some that we don't.
I think we might have one or two of those. So it might be me. So when you say from Cecilia area, are they Sicilian? This is my family heritage.
No.
Oh, okay.
They're
Okay.
Cajun. Cecilia is the name of the community.
Just okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you said another word in there. The one who was deported. What was this?
The Acadians.
Acadians and what? So
From
where?
the Nova Scotia area.
Wow. Okay. See, I know nothing. I'm just showing up ignorant. You're gonna teach me.
His story will probably be better than mine about the deportation.
And,
Maybe.
And he's in uniform. We'll have to be careful. So Tina.
Doesn't bother him at all.
So Tina. So community's important. Everybody's equal. All the things. But yet you also said we're better than everybody. Talk to me about that. I know I'm teasing you, but there is a sense of pride.
I think that it's because our culture here is different. We're giving people. We're friendly people.
Yeah.
We know no strangers.
Yeah.
And I think that's just a plus for all of us. Working here at the tourist center, I've been working here for 23 years, and I love it. I think it's just, we meet people from all around the world. It's unbelievable that, when I tell some of my friends, oh yeah, we had somebody from Saudi Arabia today or whatever, and they like, and you wonder, did you just throw a dart at the map and decided we're going to Breaux Bridge today? But I think we're just unique in our own ways, and our culture's just different.
So when people like this from other parts of the world like that come here, like, do they arrive with any kind of assumptions and they're shocked, or do they just show up absolutely curious and they're impressed? Like, what do you think their impression is?
They're very impressed, and most of them love the small town feel.
Yeah.
And the people are friendly, and it's just, we're different, we're unique.
Yeah. What would you say is one of the biggest challenges of having grown up in this community?
I don't think I had any.
Wow.
I mean, born and raised here, we just, we went to school here, we graduated, my second grade friend and I are still friends.
Yeah.
So it's just a lifelong relationship. I love my community.
Were you guys affected by Katrina at all here?
No. We, as a matter of fact, we were affected with the influx of people, but it wasn't an ugly thing. It wasn't bad. We were able to help people that were coming in, because of the flooding and stuff.
How do you know a local, like if you've never met them, how do you know a local from an outsider?
When they open their mouth.
So the accent,
Yeah.
and then what else?
Um,
Like what if they sound like you, but they're actually not from this particular community?
Well, they were probably from here at one point, or
Yeah.
the family could. We have a lot of Boudreaux, Thibodeaux, Fontenot's, Leblancs. There's just a variety of things, and it's the interesting to me is the people that do come here from other countries, and I'll always say, so what brought you here? And they like, we just thought it would be a great place to visit, and they love it. The food is first.
Yeah.
The friendly atmosphere, the feeling welcomed. So it's interesting. I mean, I think it's just so unique.
Okay, strangers versus friends and family. Which door do they use at the house?
Which what?
Door. Which,
Back door.
for which one?
Both.
Both.
Really?
My front door probably doesn't even open.
Because I know at my grandma's house, she was in New Orleans in Jefferson Parish. And I just remember if you didn't know the family, you were coming to the front door. If you were a family, you were just walking through the back door and you weren't knocking.
We all do the back. If you heard the front door knocking, they were probably there to ask for something. So you didn't answer
Exactly this.
Yeah.
They're strangers, so they
Right.
don't know to
Right.
go to the back. Yeah. So what would you say is like your favorite, most memorable thing about being a part of this community? Like maybe if you're away from home or somebody, they ask you, okay, well, you're from here. Like, what's special about it? What's the very first
The
thing? that comes-
people.
Yeah.
The people.
Yeah.
It's I think every place has maybe an area or people that they don't want to associate with, and I think that's in your larger communities and
Okay.
stuff, because everybody just kind of, oh, you're from the north side, we just from Breaux Bridge.
Yeah.
It's
I feel like there should be a Netflix series, Breaux Bridge. Netflix, pay attention.
let me know, because I'm gonna handpick the ones you want on there, because there's some we don't want on there. But it's unique, and I'm sure the chief will agree that he's born and raised here and left for a few years when he was in the service, but
Okay.
Everyone knows someone that belongs to the family. It's
Yeah.
like Marcel B. Avenue, who's an wrote books. What I want to say?
Author?
Thank you.
Okay.
I knew it started with an A. She has a book that says, "Who's your mama, and can she make a gumbo?"
Come on.
It's because that's. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody said, "Well, who you belong to?"
Yeah.
And I'm like that, even with like a lot of the younger generation. I'll say, "Well, who are your parents?" We probably know them
Yeah.
before we know the child.
This is something that's very strong in the culture in the Middle East. I've spent a lot of time over there, and it's all about like even their names include who they're the son or daughter of, and so okra in the gumbo or no?
Oh no. Not mine. If you want it, add it after.
You're too funny. I love it. What is one recommendation if somebody's never been through here? I'm going to give you three recommendations for somebody who's never been here. Let's talk about maybe places to eat, something they absolutely must experience, and something they need to understand about the culture.
Well, to eat, you need a home-cooked meal. And we do have several places in our area that serve plate lunches, which is home-cooked. You need to go to La Poussière once and experience that dance hall that's been around,
Over to me.
years. And it just handed down. They only do Friday, Saturday night, and Sunday afternoon.
Okay.
It's just, and La Poussière means the dust.
Okay, because my mind went somewhere bad.
And
Okay.
probably because it was a dust floor to begin with.
Okay.
And the food, and what was the third one?
what's something they need to be aware of about the culture? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
We're unique.
yeah.
I mean, we're different.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, when people come here and they say y'all talk funny, and I
Yeah.
bite my tongue a lot.
Yeah.
But you talk funny.
That's true.
I mean, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
you know, we all have our own accents,
100%.
and nobody should be ashamed of that.
That's
I'm
right.
not.
Yeah, yeah. You know, something I know just from having family, you know, growing up here and things like this, there's such a carefree, very sinister, joking attitude. We talked about this before the camera came on.
Joie de vivre,
What is this?
the joy of life.
Okay, that's so cool. I love how laid back and carefree and just like, it's like you don't take things too seriously.
No, you
And
can't.
I love this.
You know, life is already crazy that, so when you hear it's different, you
Yeah.
just kind of, Buzz and I were raised not that far apart from each other,
Maybe 4 more.
maybe,
Wow.
you know, so it's just, I love my community.
Okay. Thank you, Tina.
Tell
You're
me the name
welcome.
of the place where you grew up.
Well, you can, but oh wait,
Well,
okay, it's
say
you.
it in French. The old
The area that I grew up in, and I'm still there, I live in my mother's place,
Okay.
is called Cajun Souffrant, which is suffering quarters.
Oh, okay.
At the time,
Say it one more time.
Cachet Souffrant
Cachet.
Souffrant
Souffrant.
is suffering quarters.
Okay.
And it was the Civil War, I believe that was down the Bayou Teche.
That's the bayou right here?
Yes.
Okay.
And there was a concentration camp in that area. In fact, the house still exists.
Whoa.
So it was considered to be suffering quarters because that's where most of those that were injured and whatnot stayed. And
So I don't want to be ignorant, but I also don't want to assume who was staying at the concentration camps. Like, who were the concentration camps for?
soldiers
Of what?
of the Civil War.
Okay.
They didn't call it concentration. It was like.
Okay, because my mind was thinking
No, I'm
concentration
sorry,
camp.
right,
Like, okay,
you're right.
Okay.
It was a
It's not
hospital.
that kind of
Got you. Okay. Okay. Okay.
It was like a hospital, I guess. Like
Oh, okay. Like a ward or whatever. Okay.
Bayou Teche is an Indian word meaning snake.
Oh. Okay.
And the Chittimacha Indians are the ones that named it. And the story about that is this huge,
There's always a story in New Orleans and Louisiana. Go ahead.
huge snake that came down the bayou. Curvy, winding. It's 132 miles long, and across the street, if you go down that little road on the right-hand side, there's a snake monument that gives you the history of the snake and the areas that it goes through.
No way.
No.
I can't do this. I don't like snakes.
Me either, but it's marble, so I'm okay with that.
But is the Tish Bayou, is it filled with, are there snakes in it?
Oh, I'm sure alligators, snakes.
Have you seen wild alligators? Do they ever just attack people, or are they only attacking
if you don't
if
bother
they're
them, they won't bother you,
Yeah.
which is not a problem. I won't bother them
Yeah, no kidding.
at all.
That's crazy.
In Veterans Park, which is beautiful, but it was just the Flag Plaza was put up probably about 2 years ago, and there's a statue there. So the most unique thing about Breaux Bridge was founded by a woman.
Did you hear that? Wow, who is this?
Scholastique Piku Breaux, and her statue is in Veterans Park.
And what did she find?
Her husband died, left her with children and land, so she started selling off the land and developed Breaux Bridge. Breaux Bridge was developed on the east side of the bayou.
That's a plan.
Yeah, here's a
For development.
look right here.
Oh, you're saying she founded the. I see what you're saying
Yeah.
now. Okay, I thought you meant she found something. Oh, there's a glare. Oh, wow. That's so cool. So, hi Buzz,
Hi.
Chief Buzz. Are you okay being on camera?
Yes.
Oh yeah, talk to him. He's-
So, like, same question. Like, what's it mean to you having been born and raised here?
Well, pretty much like Tina, I was born here and I actually live in the same house I was born in.
Really?
I pretty much all my life have lived here, except for the 20 years I was in the military and a couple of stints here and there.
Yeah.
And this is just they say Disneyland's the friendliest place on earth. It isn't.
Yeah.
It's right here.
Yeah.
So even though some people go to Disneyland all the time, or
I've never been. I don't care to go.
Disney World.
Disney World.
Yeah.
But it's just it's kind of a unique town in a unique parish. Historically, it was one of the original parishes. It had a different name. It was Attakapaw, and then it was different name. But this is the original, one of the original, I think, 5 divisions of Louisiana.
Oh wow.
It's the majority of people were French Acadian descent from the Great Derangement in the 1700s, when the French and English were in a war. The French lost, and the British took over Nova Scotia. And the offer was, you change your religion, and you pledge allegiance to the King of England, or we deport you. And the ones that stayed did that, and the ones that are here didn't.
Wow.
And it was over a 20-year period before everybody eventually ended up here and in other parts of the state. But the majority of people, of the French exiles, came to.
And so again, without assuming, because not everybody knows some of the history and all the things. So you said the British said, or was it the English? Sorry, I have a short
the
memory
British.
here. Okay,
It's the same.
the British were basically forcing people to convert to their religion, which was what? Protestant,
The King
or
it was Protestant. The King
Okay.
of England, the Pope wouldn't let him divorce. Henry VIII wouldn't let him divorce, and so he separated from the church, from the Church of England, and that was.
And then, so when they came here, when they immigrated here, what was the dominant religion or the most practiced Catholic?
Well, so Louisiana, and this part of Louisiana, for most of its history prior to the United States, was Spanish, and of course the Spanish are Catholic. And then when it wasn't Spanish, the few times in there that it was French, they're also Catholic. So
Yeah.
one of the reasons historically people think they came here was because it matched their religion.
Oh, okay.
And at the same time, it was under Spanish rule, and England, the Spanish thought they were gonna have to fight the English. So who better than to get here than the Frenchmen, who hated the English? So the initial settlers, they lined up on the west bank of the Mississippi. So if the British tried to cross, they were gonna be the battle would be with people that already
Okay.
disliked them.
So the Cajun is a cross between French and what?
It's French,
Just French.
just French.
So then why Cajun? Where does the word Cajun?
Acadian. It's just
Okay.
it's just a deviation of Acadian
Okay.
over a long period of time.
Got you. How long have you been in law enforcement?
I did 5 years as a narcotics agent years ago, and I've been a chief of police here for 4 years.
Is this safe here?
It's very safe.
Yeah.
I don't even wear a gun.
It might be hidden. You really don't wear a gun?
Sometimes, but
Yeah.
when I go to Lafayette.
Or Pineville.
Yeah, Pineville was not a place to stop.
But
I'm
no,
just saying.
It's very safer, and it's safer every day. You
Yeah.
know, you can feel free to walk the streets here. You can. We have wonderful shops. I mean, the weekends people are here. We have this thing at Christmas time where one day they shut this street off right here,
Oh,
and
cool.
they have all kind of booths and
Art walk.
art walk.
Oh,
and,
that's so
and
cool.
So it's pretty popular. I mean, you almost can't move. The street gets so packed.
Wow.
We have the Crawfish Festival in the first weekend of May.
Garage sale.
They have the garage sale in October. They have the pumpkin patch
The pumpkin patch.
Oh, I
in
bet that's so
Veterans
fun.
Park. for kids in November, I guess. October.
Yeah, okay.
So we have a lot of things going, and the people that you see here, you'd be surprised. It's like she said, they're from all over.
Okay.
And I generally ask, well, why did you come here? A lot of them come to New Orleans
Yeah.
and they're not. New Orleans is not what they thought they were going to get.
Well, and it's different after Katrina, it seems like, maybe.
It's always been different.
Yeah.
And so then they hear about here, so they come here, and more often than not, they don't go back there as quick. They'll stay the extra day or two over here just to.
Wow.
We have great swamp cruises. One's in some lakes here, and the other one is in the basin.
Okay.
It's just you ask places to go. She said she named some.
Yeah.
Another one is Buck and Johnny's on Saturday.
Yeah.
On the Saturday morning, it's 7:30, 8 o'clock.
They were closed on Monday.
There's a Zydeco dance, and people line up outside to get in. It's just. So I've traveled pretty much everywhere. And so here you walk down the street and everybody will tell you how you drive a car. Everybody's waving at you.
Okay, so it's kind of almost like a rural town in a way from.
You know, and you know, like I've been to places where, it's particularly one that always struck me was New York, and I would tell people hi, and the girl I was with said, "You gotta quit telling them hi. You're gonna get in trouble here."
Yeah.
So it's a way of life. I mean, people come here and don't have a place to stay, and somebody brings them into their house and feeds them.
I love this. This is so cool. This is, I had this experience in Iraq and in Egypt and in Italy where literally strangers just bring you into the home, and then all the family and neighbors show up, and they are just laying out full course meals and welcoming you to stay in their home. So this is a very special town if it's like that. That's so cool. What's your favorite dish?
All of them.
Yeah, like,
You can't say that. You're not. You don't look like you're eating a whole lot.
boiled shrimp and pork ribs.
Okay.
That's my two.
Yeah.
Now that's in restaurants. Now,
I mean, like
But-
home cooked.
meat, rice, and gravy. And I can't even tell you what the meat is. It's some sort of. Do you all know what it
It
is?
could be steak, it could be pork, it could be
Marinated.
pork.
It's
pork.
usually so, but it's steak whites and gravy.
Okay.
But it's not like it's just, I can eat that every day.
Yeah, that's so cool. What does it mean to you to be a part of this community? Like, if you could sum it up in one sentence for you personally.
I traveled all over the world. I could pick any place I wanted to live when I got out. And like almost everyone else, and in some cases, people I brought here to visit, we end up here.
Wow. Okay. What country that you have been to was most similar to? Is it Breaux Bridge?
Mm-hmm.
Is that where we're at, Breaux Bridge?
Uh-huh.
At the time, Australia.
Really? Which part?
It was the countryside outside of Sydney.
Okay.
People would come to see the ship, and they would take you home. I spent a whole week at some people's house that met me coming off the ship.
Yeah.
And they took me to see all the sights, the Blue Mountains, which I would have never seen.
Okay.
And it was like this was in the 80s. This was in the
Okay,
no,
yeah.
This was in the 70s.
Good, how y'all?
And,
Good.
and-
Y'all doing
and-
okay? Yes.
Hi.
Have a seat.
And most of the places,
Can I help you?
but the house that I was in, they were like 20 years behind us maybe, because we had bathrooms in the house and they were just building bathrooms on the porches
Wow.
and enclosing them. So
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I was in Gold Coast and Surfers Paradise, and it was the same. Everybody was just really friendly.
now you mentioned Egypt and Iraq. I've never been to Iraq, but in the 70s again or 80s, I was in Egypt. And me and 3 or 4 other officers on the ship were invited to this huge Egyptian wedding, who we knew no one except the one guy that invited us.
Yeah.
And it was like quite an experience. It's not like no wedding I've ever seen.
Right? I know. They do things up and they're so friendly. I mean, yeah, that's really cool. So what is your one recommendation to visitors coming to Breaux Bridge? What recommendation would you give them before they arrive?
Just do a little research and see all the things that are available, because you never allocate enough time to Breaux Bridge. When you get here, you know, we have people come here, they're going to be here 2 days and then they're going to some other community, and when they get here they're having so much fun they don't want to leave, and they realize where they're going, there's just not that much.
So what would you recommend, like maybe a 4-day stay at minimum?
4 is good, at least a long weekend,
Okay.
because then you can do the Zydeco dance, and the restaurants are mostly open on the weekends. Outside of town there's a Turtles bar. It's like it used to be a little tiny place, and between the hurricanes and the rising water, the building was going to have to be demolished. So the guy built a floating restaurant bar in the basin, and
cool.
if you go there on a Saturday,
Yeah, come
Even
on.
if you don't drink, you can get drunk.
Turtles Bar I'd have to recommend.
Okay.
Best bar in St. Martin Parish.
Okay. That's really cool. Well, Chief.
Oh, and they have barges attached to it, floating, so you're not all inside.
Oh, so there's like, what would you call that? Like a
I call it a party.
patio? A party? Off duty, right?
Yeah. But I'll go like this.
Chief Buzz, thank you very much. Miss Tina, I appreciate you guys. This has been,
One thing I want to say before you stop.
Absolutely.
We get people that come here and they stopped in New Orleans. We had the best Cajun gumbo. I say, no, you did not.
Okay.
New Orleans is Creole. It's excellent food, but it is not Cajun.
Okay, well, hold on, then educate us real quick. What's the difference between Creole and
Seasonings.
Cajun? Okay.
Seasonings. The roux.
Okay.
Who's your mama? Are you Catholic? Can you make a roux?
So what's the biggest difference between the roux, between Creole and Cajun?
Well,
We don't know what they do.
no.
Okay.
Creole is tomato.
Yeah, Creole is more of a tomato-based
Okay.
cooking. Ours is not.
Okay.
It's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
it.
it's just different.
But when they hear and they taste ours, then they know the difference.
Got you.
You know.
Yeah. All right, Miss Tina and Chief Buzz and Francis back there who didn't want to be on camera. Thank you so much. Come visit Breaux Bridge.